name is Laura Holyfield. I'm in the EDM 310 class at South Alabama, and I'm going to go over SmartBoard basics with you. First thing we're going to do is turn the board on. It takes a while. You will hear the motor running, so let's just sit and wait until we see the SmartBoard application on there. Today we're going to be going over turning it on, which is what I'm attempting to do. We're going to talk about calibrating it, so when you touch here, the computer knows you're touching here and not over here by accident. We're going to talk about writing with texts in different colors. We're going to be talking about different objects. We're going to make them disappear. We're going to make them move. We're going to clone them. It's really a lot of fun. And if it would turn on, it would be a lot more fun. We're making headway. Okay, after we get our SmartBoard turned on, what we need to do is to go into our Smart Notebook. Okay. Going to the Smart Notebook one time would have been a good idea. Twice doesn't make it any better. Okay, the very first thing we need to do is calibrate our machine. There are 3 ways to calibrate your SmartBoard. You've got a question mark. You've got 2 buttons here, which is a mouse and your keyboard. You can press that, or if you happen to have a remote clicker, you can use that. We're going to go with just pressing the question mark, and what we want to do is, here we go. It's best to touch your board and drag into the middle of your mark, from the inside of the board to the inside of your target. Okay, this time your SmartBoard is calibrated. I can touch that X and it actually goes away. Now, the very first thing we're going to do is write with a text. You can pick up the blue pen, or I can touch the pen down here and choose my color. I personally like blue, so I'm going to write my name with blue pen. The end. I can also write my name with green pen. I can also hold on. There we go. So you can take any child's script, bad handwriting, a little on the sloppier side, and to turn it into something you can recognize. Okay, we can also work with objects. We've got a little object button down here. Let's say we've got hearts. You can grab it and make it larger also. There you go. Now let's say you want to save it into a file, or let's see, let's take a picture of it, stick it over in one of our files, and I want to take a picture of all of that. All right. And what we have, it is saved. This one is our copy that we're looking at. We can get rid of this one, clear that page, drag it down here. Here's our saved one. Here's our new one. Now in our new one, we're going to do a reveal. Let's see. Let's go to our gallery. Let's look for some pictures. Here we have one orange cut in half. That means we have 2 pieces of orange. So let's pull out a 2. All right, we'll put our 2 here. We'll make our oranges super big and put them on top. asking the game, like how many pieces of oranges do you see, we can make the 2 jump up. We're going to bring the oranges, which are in the back at the moment, we're going to bring them to the front. Then we are going to freeze. Ha ha. Oops. Properties, object animation. I want my 2 pieces of orange to fly away. And I want them to fly to the right, and I want it to do it slowly. So if I was with some small children and I would say, how many pieces of orange do you see? They would say 2. Could get one of them to touch it, and it would fly away, and there we have our number 2. That is also in this board if we wanted to keep it there. We can clear that page. Second on our list is infinite cloner. Okay, let's take our arrows. You can always use arrows to point to objects. We want that arrow. Now we're going to turn that arrow into an infinite cloner. So now we've got lots and lots of arrows. But the only one that clones, as you can see, is my original. I can take this arrow and turn it this way. I can take this arrow and fling it. We can move it and take this arrow and tilt it up and make it much smaller. Here's our cloner. We know this is our cloner because there's your infinite sign. Now, let's go back up here. Here's where I've been making infinite cloners. Let's just clear our page. We have to get rid of our infinite cloner. Get rid of the infinite cloner and clear our page. The next thing we want to do is, okay, here's what we've been doing is saving into a file. We did save this one here. There it is. And there it's not. Now we've got multimedia. This is kind of fun. You've got activities. Sorry. Gallery essentials. Where's the fun? Arts. Interactive and multimedia. Let's say we're talking about guitars. We have cymbals. We have drums. Oh, what else is interesting here? Trumpet. Okay, what we can tell is that these are interactive files. They make sound. The trumpet. Okay, and our drum set. Okay, we can save this also into a permanent file. This is what I want you to do. Make it cover all of it. It takes the picture. And now we have saved my name with a bunch of hearts. We've got our interactive set, and this is a lot more about SmartBoard. But for the basics, it's turning it on, working with a little text, working with objects, working with things that move. And as always, we need to turn it off. So shut it down. Nope, I'm not going to save my changes. There's my beginning board. Turn it off. And that's it. Thank you very much.